Wow.
What you got to say about that? Other than wow.
I want a horse now.
You got it. Right there.
Look, y'all, we at camp playing some dominoes. Y'all know I whipped that butt, huh? Yep.
But
Winner, chicken dinner. What?
if you won, you don't rip up paper, right?
Y'all know I didn't do that. She got
He
mad.
ripped that paper up.
She got mad because she lost.
I beat him.
I'm just saying.
We just arrived to our home for the next 3 days or 4 days here in Florida at the campground. And of course, we got to put the gate code in and go in there. And once we get in there, as you can see, there's equestrian over there, horses. Once we get in there, we're going to set up camp and give you a walkthrough tomorrow. Copy that. Stop. I go check in with the host. Between two yellow posts. Yeah, I will go back in that direction. They over there dancing. Where? Oh, let's go past these. I won't be in the middle. What you think right there? I guess there's a table here. I guess. I don't know. You want to go? Just pull up in that grass right there. We go walk around this fence right there and see what's on this fence line. Hi. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do another campground review. We are here in Florida at a free campground. And from what we've been seeing, the reviews and people have been talking about it, this campground is labeled as the best free campground in Florida. The absolute best. Where are we? We're at Dupuis Equestrian and Non-Equestrian Campground, which means you can bring horses in here. So if you got a horse, perfect place.
Perfect place.
And the address is
22500 SW Canner Highway.
in gate number 3.
Yes.
Right off Canner Highway, which is, I think is Highway 76 also.
Yes.
Here in Florida, in Central Florida. Or South Central, I don't know. You have to go online and register to camp here at this campground. Basically like all the free Florida campgrounds. You're gonna get a gate code. The gate is right there.
Yeah.
It's already opened. You're gonna lock it back. Once you get a gate code, just come in, lock it back, and then you have to meet or check in with the campground host. Now, the campgrounds are numbered, or the campsites, I should say, are numbered, but you are not assigned a campsite. So we're gonna start this tour real quick, just walk around and show you how beautiful this campground is. We're not gonna really go over to the equestrian area. We can show you that from a distance, but we're gonna just kind of cover the campgrounds that you could come in. And for motorcyclists, Kate, leave it open, come on, come on. For motorcyclists, you're gonna be riding on gravel. Going out? Oh, okay.
They're not going out?
No.
Oh, okay.
They got apples coming from my wife.
Okay. You want to leave it open?
Yeah, leave it open.
Leave it open.
Oh, okay.
Just come on in.
Yeah.
She's having some type of
And yeah, once you come in, like I said, check with the campground host. They go check your registration, and then you just go pick a site that's available. And that's the host. So if you come in right here, If you go to the left, that's equestrian. And all the way immediately to the right is equestrian also. Straight down here and follow is non-equestrian, and you will meet with the campground host. And for bikers, you'll be riding on crushed sand, gravel, shell mixed. However, we can get it all big Goldwings with regular street tires. You can get it also.
On your bike, y'all.
So we're gonna go straight down this way and show you that.
Those of you that have cell phones, which is everybody, cell phone reception is good, depending on your network provider. Some of it could be hit and miss, but for the most part,
Yeah,
we're good.
we haven't had a problem.
No, we haven't.
I mean, we're right here. The highway's there. You're already at the campground. City of Indiantown, which is the campground is under, I guess, Indiantown, is right there.
Right.
So let's continue on with these tours, show you some of these sites and some of the amenities here. Like as we walking in, here's a shelter, disabled parking only, for day use. There's no lighting under it, so like they say, day use for real. In fact, let me go show you this big field. I'll say I wasn't going to cover it, but show you this big field right here. This big field all along this circle, it's equestrian. So if you have a horse, you're all good. So we're going to continue starting off with campsite number 1. Okay, now we're coming into a tea session, so to speak. And look at this big rig right there. No overhang, and that's the equestrian side, but I guess they let you go there also. And the campground host is there, but when we came in, the campground host was definitely directly in front of us.
They're acting right now.
And as we turn into our right, the campground is a big loop, and we go to our left to start off with campground or campsite number 1. Campsite number 1 and 2 are on our left. I'm speaking loud because there's a big truck right there. And you see big rigs for campground number 1 and number 2. And all the way down there is, way behind there, is equestrian camping also. And as we continue on, we're gonna go all the way down here.
Right.
And kind of each site by site without disturbing people. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. All right. And there's number 2. Here's 3. To our right. And we're going to show you the one that we would like if we come in here. So if you're riding on your motorcycles, you got to be careful here because you're coming in to sand. So what we would do is ride on the grass right here. If you're in a 4-wheel car, 3-wheel trike, you should not have a problem. Because up here, the sand kind of gets pretty thick. And if you start wallowing, you may go down if you don't know what you're doing.
There's a water softener, so I can see why this would be Florida's best campground. It's a water softener, it's a water spigot behind that over there for the people the campers over here.
Yes. So as we continue, this site number 5, number 6. Now, all the ones to our right in the circle, you're gonna have people back to back to you. Not close, but back to back. So we like these ones along the fence here, so there's nobody behind you.
No.
And this should be one of our favorite sites here. And again, motorcycles, look, be careful.
Be careful.
A lot of tree roots. But right here, one of our favorite sites, number 7. Not so good for a big rig. In fact, all these ones along the fence, you will not be good with a big rig. A nice van or a 24-footer or something like that, be perfect. And as you can see, the sign here, 7, is pointing to the site that you'll be camping into. So that's how all of them are, the yellow poles, all of them are along the entire campground. So this is what, 7? And there's 8, somebody at 8. I mean, 8 is nice and spacious, but the problem Somebody on the other side. You're jogging this morning. Here's 9. We're not too crazy over. And as you can see, the entire time you get further and further back here, the riding get a little bit rough. When we first came here, we came from that direction and then ran into this pretty early. Here's 10. 12 is another one of our favorites.
And the amenities that each site has is a table, nice size table too.
And 13, this is 13, one of our favorites also. 7, 12, and 13.
And they have a fire pit. And that's all.
And this outside loop, this is what I was talking about, what we like. You have a fence, and there's a big field back there. And we'll show you ours. We had one of the outside loops also. Big field back there, somebody jogging, a lot of trails. And you don't have to worry about animals coming because of the fence. Well, as long as they're not.
They can climb.
As long as they're not lions, tigers, and bears. Oh
my.
So we're gonna continue this. We're at site number 14. I think there's 28 total, including number 1, which is where the campground host is. And here's a road trek van at number 14. And that's 15 way over there.
Nice open space.
That RV been here for a while, so if you got solar, this is fantastic. Kate mentioned the amenities by each site, but there are no electric hookups or source for your RVs. However, there is a dump station that we missed on the way in. It's pretty close at the front gate. And as we continue to go down here, obviously you can see there are no campsites on the left. See my shadow point to the left? Everything is on the right, and you are inland. This is what I was talking about, back to back. We just made the loop coming from this direction and come around heading this direction. 16, 17, and 18 are the next 3 we're coming up on. Here they are. 16.
And I want to say that you can move the tables also. They're not staked down into the ground. So you can pick them up and move them to wherever you want to. And for those of you who are thinking about car camping, there's all types of things you could attach to your cars. Sleep in your car and relax at the same time.
That car is in site number 18.
Yes.
With the 2 dogs trying to come attack us. Yeah, she got a hammock. Of course, there's no restriction on hanging hammocks on trees, which is nice. Here's another day shelter.
With handicap, disabled parking.
Yes, everybody else got to park on the grass.
On the grass.
And obviously disabled because of wheelchairs. Okay, we coming up. What was that? That was 18, the last one before?
Yeah,
yes,
that was 18.
We're coming up on ours, which is 19, and we're along this fence line also.
I see patches.
And it's not one of them that we're actually crazy over. It was available, and it's close to the restroom. We'll show you the restroom later, because I stated before in other videos, seeing one restroom in the campground, they basically look the same. So we're gonna go down here and complete this, and then come back that way and complete the rest of it. So as we turn in left from the loop, you can see ours right there, number 19. We'll get back to that one right there. But I want to bring them in numerical order, so this is why we're doing it in this direction. This is number 19.
19.
That's our babies right there. And the good thing about number 19, I guess you could say good and bad, it's across from the restroom.
Right. Bad is it's across from the restroom.
Yes.
You have a lot of traffic walking in front of you, and then they have to park right there. And then some of them park and just get to talking loudly. and it can be disturbing.
So,
But
again,
it's still
disabled parking for the restrooms.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll never get this site again. Now, this is our last favorite site. We have, what, 4 favorites? 7,
13.
7, 12, and 13. And then this one right here is 20. Look at that big old lizard. Oh,
What a
he's
big
behind a tree.
I missed it.
Well, we will show you this one why it's our favorite, but someone's in there. We're not going to disturb him. And then it goes all the way to the end where you have to turn around, and then you'll get a good shot of the equestrian field from the other side.
And it's
So this
site
is
20.
20, that's one of our favorites. We'll bypass 19 to get 20. When we came here, somebody was in 20, so obviously we didn't get that. And 21 is right here, right on the end, a lot of solar. And as we go here, this is the end before we have to turn back around and complete it. And here to our right is another part of the equestrian, the opposite side that you guys seen when we was on the other side, by the first day use shelter with that whole thing there. So we're gonna go back around, pass ours up and complete it and get all the way to number 28. Look, we got a guest that came.
Right.
Like to be on camera, look.
In the camera.
All
on
right,
back.
go back.
Come on back.
You're leaving, go back.
Go back. Come on.
Go, no, go. Bye-bye.
You can't come with us.
Nope, you gotta go. Okay, we're coming back up to the shower. I wanna show you guys the shower, or the restroom and the shower. And we're gonna show you something that disappointed us about the shower. And we've been to many campgrounds with excellent showers. Now, this is hot water, but check this out. Let that frog down there. See, it's not the cleanest.
They just need some shining, some CLR to take care of that.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest shower that we ever been to. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and one that's wheelchair accessible. And then on the other side, I'm assuming the men and restroom, or men and women restroom are exactly the same. So I'm gonna go in the men right quick. That's a utility room
I'm going in
with
with
staff. No, you're not. Yeah, the restroom looked way cleaner than the showers, actually.
Maybe.
So you're gonna show the women's restroom?
Let's go take a look in the ladies' restroom. I don't think anyone is in here. No. There it is. Over here. But there's 3 stalls. One is a wheelchair accessible, and it has a sink inside of it. And that's it. The lights are motion sensored, so when you go in, they come on. When you leave out, they go off. But if you're sitting in there for too long, they go out on you.
That means you've been sitting in there too long for you to know that. Okay, we're gonna complete this tour and go around to number, all the way from here. Like I said, this is 19, this is us. 23, and we're gonna go all the way down to 28 and complete it. Well, we did mention cell phone service here, which is pretty good, actually excellent. And there are, look like they had emergency here because there's paramedics down there,
Yeah,
which makes you say, okay, yes, it's a place I want to camp at because the cell phone service is good just in case there's an emergency. And someone had asked about that in one of our videos, do we consider that? And for us, no. We like to unplug and be in the woods. And this is free, so you can't beat this.
free, 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 free.
Free, free, free. Free, 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 free. Free, free, free.
Free,
Free, free, free, free.
Free, 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 free.
Free. Okay, now we're coming up on 23, and we're gonna do this and complete the tour. So here's site number 23. Nice clearance for big rigs and big for motorcyclists.
Right. Most of all the tent site, all the sites are big rig capable. As you just have to watch the overhang of the trees.
Right.
If your rig can't fit in there without scraping the trees, don't put it there.
Okay, here's number 24. Right there. As we walk along. 25 to our right. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. 26 with a car and a tent. And we already went down there already. We already went down there.
Yeah, that's where we started.
And 27 is a pretty huge one also. See, from here to here, that's 27. And look like we're coming up on the last one, which is 28. Right here, site number 28.
This one is pretty big too.
And we're back where we first done the split, right here. And this is it right here. And back to the campground host and the horse equestrian area.
Yes. And there's potable water out here. And they're all along the fence back there behind the host. So it's plenty of them. You just have to walk back there to get it.
Fire. Must be controlled fire.
Gotta be.
Okay, that's all we have for this campground review. Hope you enjoyed. If you like it, you like camping, especially motorcycle camping, give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
But if you're out riding, remember, ride long, ride hard, ride strong, but most importantly,
Let me tell you. Ride safe.
really, Booster G's riders, I'm Rich.
And I'm Cake.
And we out. Peace.